We begin! Ahora! Hi, how are you? I'm James Shelton. Welcome to the Trading Algorithm Center of the Universe. And we are looking heavily into a successful operation today. Look at these option orders come through and non-stop, no hands. That's the kind of trading we do here. We conceive it in our brain, we type it with our fingers, and then we take a nap as the system works tirelessly. That's how we like to develop, ladies and gentlemen. And we appreciate you coming here along with us on this journey today, and we do appreciate it, and we will be going here hard for you, ladies and gentlemen, non-stop up until the very end of the week, ladies and gentlemen, until they close the markets at Friday afternoon. For some reason, they'd like to go to sleep. But their computers are not strong enough, apparently. That's what they say. I say they are, but they aren't. They aren't. They close. They close and they go to sleep, ladies and gentlemen. We are trying to stay up all the time. And I don't have a problem with my eyes, but that's the market closing at Friday just trying to pull me to sleep. But I'm not doing it. I'm staying up. I'm working hard. I'm doing maintenance. I'm doing coding. I'm updating. I'm making ideas. I'm relaxing, ladies and gentlemen. Sometimes I do relax, sometimes too much. But don't lose faith. This is not trading advice. I am not a financial advisor. Nobody I'm inviting to talk to you is ever going to be a financial advisor from a software standpoint. Nobody is. Software is its own thing. It's a machine. And you can ignore half of what I just said moments ago about nobody's a financial advisor that knows how to code. Most financial advisors don't know how to code. That is what I was trying to say. Okay? Go to sleep if you don't like it. Alright? The point is, I know how to code. I'm not a financial advisor. And everything, if you can imagine, these orders were getting in a lot of risk because alright, so my machine just disconnected me. So I stopped the trading app. Why? Because I'm broadcasting on a mobile device. That's my mobile hotspot. So I know a lot of you might think I'm crazy, and you might be right, okay? But I'm sitting in my house, minding my own business, trying to write good codes that are exciting and fun and really are well thought out and don't bring on massive risk. And this just takes a lot of energy. You know, sometimes you just gotta relax and so sorry. Alright, so the issue here we have to focus on is the ID. We are using an integer request ID call multi, request ID times 100. This is very inaccurate procedure because 0 times 100 is 0. That is the same ID as the other one. Now, why does it work on that but not on the other one? So we need to do this. In the assessment of the instrument, we will give each instrument in definition. It's option, symbol structure, decimal. Okay, so look, we've got the rec ID, but we need to create, okay, rec ID equals rec ID option, for example, and we have to add that to the symbol structure. Rec ID option, right? 0. Okay, so over here we've got this rec ID option. It exists now, and we just are going to say that it's 2 here, so we will say just call it 1, 2. We'll start high, 10,000. Okay, and then we'll give this one. We'll go 10,000 at 1. And this one will be 10,000. All right, now that's good. So now we need to think, how can we use this, right? So now we've got the symbol, and we need to give it a request market data. Here it is. Okay, this is request market data. All right, but instead of that being the integer, we're going to do this, request market data, and we're going to call it the string request ID. Mismatch. Okay, and we gotta change this from rec ID option, right? So that is rec ID option. So now that's gonna be the call. So let's say we have the parent ID is 2, right? Okay, let's say that is ES. That means the rec ID option. I'm trying to do these notes for you guys, because I'm trying to think, how can I get people to like my feed and like being here and find value? And the answer is explain what the hell I'm doing and thinking. Sometimes it's not right, so feel free to criticize me. I'm a young Padawan, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not a Yoda. I'm not a Jedi. Not yet. Hopefully we can get to a Jedi status. Rec ID option is 10,000, for example. So that's going to be here. All right. Then, good. Try it. Run it. Run it! Run it! Get these orders going. We're trying to get the S&P and the NASDAQ orders to appear. Remember, it was only earlier showing NASDAQ. All of these orders over here that we have so far have been, they were all NASDAQ. So let's give it a minute. Remember how long it took last time? It took up to almost 5 minutes. Alright, I'm going to check some work emails real quick, so just give me a second. It's midnight, right? It's 12:01 a.m. Pacific, 3 a.m. Eastern. We have an automated cron job that sends out emails that tells us everything that's been happening on the server. So yeah, we can build a lot of stuff. And if you want to make a request, a feature request, click the link down there below. First of all, subscribe to the channel, please, ladies and gentlemen. Second of all, send us money through the PayPal link. Do it. Pretty much all the money we need. We'll look at all these orders. They're denied, right? Because I don't have any cash in the account. These are live account, but it's empty because I'm a terrible trader. But if you want to see the system in live, probably most likely, if we start getting some cash in here, probably some from viewers, we'll start to be able to take more risk on the channel that I have, in terms of the broadcast. These trades can be real, for example. So we're starting to get the tick option computation. So we're starting to get some option prices here. You can see the Vega, Gamma. So it does take a minute of time. So part of request is not okay. Look at that. Look at that. Nasdaq comes through. But where is our S&P? We need the S&Ps. Still thinks the S&Ps are empty. You must enter a valid price. Interesting. You must enter a valid price. Interesting. Interesting. So it's getting the Nasdaq. See how it's setting the calls there? Right? Yeah. Let's do this. Limit price. We're just going to do this. Set it to 1. Why? Here's why. Because, see that error? You must enter a valid price. That's why. That is exactly why. So, you know what's going on here, ladies and gentlemen, is we're still having a problem. I put it to 1. There is a valid price. What's the question here? 1.0? I mean, is that what they want? Let's see. Get these orders in there. Alright, so we're just waiting. We should be getting some orders here in a second. Just have to wait. But the question is, can they get orders for the S&P and the Nasdaq? As you can see, we're having an immense amount of difficulty with the ability to get the both instruments on there. I mean, we can get the Nasdaq. We can even get the price of the option. But the question is it the right option? Is it the right price? That's the question. See, we have this data connection issue. I'm going to stop the process. Start it over. Good. Yeah, so I'm just working with some other developers, and they're telling me what they're going to be working on right now. Of course, I pay them, but it's very good. Why? Because it's good to have team. I can do some things. I can work on some things. Sometimes I have 2 developers working on the same different projects, but same project but different ideas, different concepts. Oh, you need to work on option trading. You need to work on futures. This kind of thing. You need to make this feature for the stock options. And I can be working on my own tasks, like a no UI interface. So, yeah, you're getting a lot when you invest in, I personally invest in my software. I invest in my software. I spend money, I spend time. It's true. And whether or not it pays off, well, it already has. From the sense that I've been able to learn more and more as I commit more time into working with better developers. I took a break off 8 months. I hired Indian developers. I come back, I say, oh, okay, now this is how we need to proceed forward. We're getting the 10,000 request here. So that means we're getting into the option pricing. Hopefully we'll be seeing some orders very soon. That is the goal. Alright, so you get what I'm saying. Send some money on PayPal. Ask me to make a feature. It's not guaranteed that it'll work, but yeah, do it. And as you can see, we work a lot, and if I bring somebody else on, I'll have to pay them as well. You know, but it's okay. And I charge a premium as well, of course. 12,600 put, call 12,740. What is the deal? Why are we not getting any fucking orders? Resetting it.